A nice fade up the right side of the fairway.
And I think obviously, Zing, both these guys playing really, really well. They'll be taking next week off.
Rory could always use a little confidence and self-assuredness for sure.
This is a bullet up the right side. I see this one chasing.
Here it comes.
It's a good one, Smiley. And oh, by the way, the guy he's playing with will be defending there. So this is going to be a fun one to watch. Scheffler and McIlroy, who have just been so good all week long. A moment ago, Scheffler's par attempt to tie the opening hole with McIlroy, and a par wins the opening hole for McIlroy. So they head down to the par 4 second. World number 1, world number 3. Let's head over to the consolation match again at the second with Brad Faxon.
Thanks, Stan. Rory McIlroy with his 3-wood here on this 462-yard dogleg left. It's a right to lefter's paradise these first 3 holes. If you can turn the ball, you get to use the slope. Contour of the fairways brings it down there, and that's A1 for McIlroy. And interesting, this morning, Smiley, both players using driver. The temperature some 20 degrees less than it was when they're teeing off now. So the ball wouldn't go as far, and that's a good line too for Scheffler down the left side. That opens up the screen a little bit better from that side. You see the graphic, very, very little bit of wind here this afternoon, and Smiley, that's right at him.
Well, we're going to see if he gets that bounce.
Yep. Oh, he just didn't get it to come back on the green. A little unlucky there for Scheffler. At the Tour Championship last year, Scheffler was in the lead, and Rory McIlroy stormed from behind.
Yep.
And
sure
that's
did.
in their mind a little bit, right? There's a sense of pride.
Needs to get up.
Yep, that was on a high spot, like Smiley said, and that one just missed the ridge. Now a tough putt there for a birdie.
Putting from that low area, once he gets to that top of the ridge, it's going to want to move to the left.
Way out there. Good looking putt. Great looking putt.
That front hole location, there's some slope to takes the ball to the right, but he's not going to need it. Right over the top of the flag, spins it back to a couple feet. That'll be a birdie for him there.
Just sits in a little hole, like a little funnel, a low spot. Yeah, just like that, everything will kick towards the target.
And I'd say that's an answer.
Sure is.
Well inside Rory there.
Gotta keep breaking. Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Just
More
like
pressure
that.
on Scheffler. Yeah, Smiley. Although he's been incredible with it during this torrid stretch of play, and he knocks that one in.
That's a challenge to put it in on top of a guy that's got you 2 down already, but he faced it.
He has hit some unbelievable drives this week.
This hole's 351 yards. He's hit several drives longer than that. Look at that bounce.
One go.
It's over the green. That's just crazy.
Add it to the list at ACC this week. Who can absolutely beat it as well.
What a bounce.
And that is up on the back as well.
Different game.
Welcome to golf 2023. 2 huge drives. McIlroy coming back down to the hole for eagle. This is after a 375-yard drive.
This is really a pretty well judged putt from that far away, the back of the green to the front.
Birdie attempt for Scheffler, Smiley.
Yeah, missed on that lag putt. Came up way short.
Yeah, he had a 364-yard drive. So now McIlroy with another chance. That's what you can do when you can drive it like McIlroy. That was his 16th drive of more than 350 yards this week.
Scottie Scheffler's little pitch here from the front left of the green, the whole location on top. You've seen him just have exquisite touch all week long around the greens. He hit one of his 16 drives over 350 yards this morning, like Dan Hicks mentioned a little while ago. That lacked a lot of speed there. Now it's more about stability, and he likes that idea, you said, of being able to be a little bit more creative. But we take it all back now after that.
Scheffler is over at the 7th.
He is 214 yards to that back hole location.
This is 7-iron way up in the air at the middle of the green.
This hole plays downhill, and there's a spine through that middle of the green. He got past that, so that's a good shot.
Gonna ride it with that right to left breeze, I think.
Try to draw it in there.
It's turning right center of the green.
Oh, just crushed that 7-iron. It flew hole high, which again was 214 yards. It plays about 6 yards downhill.
Scottie now from about 30 feet away. It's kind of putting through the valley of this and mainly move to the left, I feel like, Kurt.
Got a chance if it gets there. Had it read very well, just lacked a little speed. Back here at 7, Rory for the tie. Yeah, good putt. He's tied for 3rd most wins in the Dell match play. He has 33. Tiger and Kuchar have the most at 36 wins.
On the left side here of the 8th, 171-yard second for Scheffler just earlier.
Gave him a little gift with this hole location. This is one of the most difficult greens. Yeah, now he's got a little knob. He's got to pitch that across.
He's got a look here from 156.
Just trying to jump this ball up in the air.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, elevated green up there, high in the air, trying to land it soft. Finds the hole, but the wrong one. McIlroy for par over at the 8th. He and Scheffler both with a couple of lengthy par attempts. That one doesn't come close for Rory.
That's a 3-putt.
Scheffler with a par to win the hole. This was also just earlier. Yep, and he takes a little chip at that McIlroy lead.
It's definitely the more aggressive play here today.
He's holding it like it's going left.
Yeah, definitely needs to get down a little bit. May catch that ridge.
Tries to.
Well, that's going to be way back up on the hill.
Scheffler's won 2 of the last 3 holes to pull within 1.
Left. You heard it.
Headed left, bounding into the trees.
Get clean contact. Not going to be probably able to get it close to the hole. Coming out very low. Needs to get up.
It's up. And it should be okay. This is McIlroy, who we said hit it short right. Lucky to get out of here with a par. He'd take it in a heartbeat from where he was off the tee. Look at the break here. And so he'll have a look at a 4. He's able to get this down and win the hole, but a 4 might do it as well, Smiley.
Very well could. A left or right putt in the last 10 feet gets fairly quick.
Should be a conceded 4 to Scottie. Up ahead just a second ago. McIlroy for par to tie the hole. Clutch save there.
Oh, he's made some nice putts this tournament.
Keeps his 1-up lead.
Yes, Smile, and be interested to see the next match. If they don't hit in the fairway, this is going to be a really hard pin to get close to. Smiley, you didn't read it right. Boy,
Just a little pulled off the face.
Actual numbers 161.
A little clanky. Looks like it needs to get up.
Oh,
barely, but it looks good now.
That's threading the needle. Really, it is.
Got a wedge out, and I assume this is going to be a pretty hard swing here.
1-arm finish.
Looks pretty good.
It is. He fooled us, Smiley. You were all over it.
Up and out of that one quick there, Dan.
Yep. Boy, you wanted to get it back up to 2-up on Scheffler. But just 1-up. Consolation match very much in the balance. Guy's going for it with that water on the left. Scheffler with a quick turn.
It's one of the best strategic holes on the golf course. That is a fine shot. That was right at the flag.
I mean, you get anywhere left over there.
12 at TPC. This drive went 420 yards. How is that even possible?
I know. It's just been an incredible week for McIlroy with this new driver, this shorter driver. And when he gets it in his head that he can free it up and release the hounds. All right, McIlroy, Smiley.
Scottie Scheffler's birdie has been conceded. This is for the win the hole. Should move right.
There it is. So McIlroy ups the lead to 2-up again.
Only 18 players have been able to drive this
This
green
is left
this week.
here, Kurt. Head in the water.
Yeah, that's not even close. Way left.
This will be just fine here, Kurt.
Yeah, a lot of room out there if you want to lay up. Actually, that's a little left, but it's fine.
This green pitches a little bit back towards the water, so I imagine a soft, dead-handed wedge here.
Yeah, that's exactly what he did. Took a ton of spin off that ball. That is absolutely the correct shot to play in there. It's under 160 this shot, and he doesn't like it either. And out to the right. So he'll have a long putt for par. You can see Scheffler, that beauty in there close. Haven't really seen him hit that big hook this week. That was a little bit of a surprise. He did hit one the other day on 12 when he hit a driver out of bounds.
Over at the 14th now. Scheffler just one down. Sends the driver, and they like it. Yep. Should stay in the fairway. It does.
Complete the career Grand Slam for Rory.
And a title defense
Yep.
for Scheffler. So you want to make sure you go get out of here. You're kind of hitting the shots you want.
Well, only one of these guys, well, the way they used to do it, only one person lost twice now with the groups.
This was just earlier from 164 yards. Scheffler just one down. Consolation match. Beauty by Scheffler.
So good. It's so good.
Right over the flag.
Go to 14.
And McIlroy, this consolation match still up in the air. Scheffler has a birdie attempt that's closer. McIlroy puts it in.
He has made his share of putts.
Here is Scheffler.
This is a tie the hole here with Rory, a little left to right.
And McIlroy jumps the lead back up to 2 up. Back-to-back wins now.
No water to mess with here. Really, it's not in play, but there are bunkers to the right.
McIlroy shaking his head like he doesn't like it.
And he is in one of those
It
bunkers.
just got on top there, Zing.
It sure did. It popped out.
Scheffler now needs to put the hammer down.
He did. Might run into the rough. No, that's perfect.
Well, in commercial, second for Rory at the 15th with his 2-up lead.
83 yards. He clobbered that drive. This hole is 421 yards. A little bit of downslope.
Pretty much throw it on the green from here. He's going to have to put a ton of spin on this, though. Went the low route. Oh, that was so cool.
And a good route.
Don't you love that?
Scheffler needs a comeback here. 2 down.
Gets his body off the line, gets his putter head on the line.
Oh, that's tracking. Oh!
Good effort.
But he had another one.
Well, he definitely needs to make this one here then, Zing.
Yeah, he does. And
All right.
all about it.
Start of the comeback here maybe on Rory. By the way, McIlroy will go to #2 in the world for sure.
And you see that 570 yards. The players walk under a little grandstand tunnel back about 40 yards to this flagstick. We've seen this be a very vulnerable par 5, especially today. It's wind out of the south-southeast, and Scheffler got a little lucky to have that. Now McIlroy drove it into that left bunker you see this morning. He wants to take it out to the right at that pot bunker and see if he can turn it. Both players zipping it out to the right.
But I know he's trying to cut something in the front part of the green.
Let's check out our TrackMan tracer technology here. See that high draw?
Should be the front part of the green.
Yep, just in that little hollow before the green, and you see that pin all the way tucked in there in the back right.
Starting at the left side of the green, and it's not fading. If it stays short, it'll be fine.
He's got it to stay up, but that might come all the way back down. That'll be close to where Scheffler's ball is, maybe farther away. You see Scheffler's ball right there, Zing.
That's a Pete Dye special.
He played this so many different ways.
He went low, needs that big bounce right there.
Yeah, he's got it. Look at this. That was definitely played by McIlroy, putting the pressure on Scheffler. McIlroy one up. Look at how good both those shots were. You see McIlroy's coin right there. There's a lot of things about the line people don't like, but he's committed to it right now. And a birdie 4 for McIlroy to go 2 up.
Smiley, what do you have down there?
Rory's got a wedge, and I assume he's going to try to sling this and use that slope to funnel it to that pin. This is out to the right. I don't think it's going to catch that ridge.
Yeah, that didn't look totally committed.
Open door now. Out to the right, needs to get it up.
Okay, advantage Scheffler there. He needs it. 2 down right now to Rory McIlroy with 2 holes to play. Yeah, we talk about the physical, but the mental side of it, they've got to be worn down. There's no doubt.
Gets fairly fast in this part of the putt.
Yeah, that extra
Way
couple
past,
feet.
Way past.
Yeah. Well, McIlroy will have that 5 or 6 footer to win the match now. That'll do it.
A long, long week has come to an end, but a consolation match that we won't soon forget. Not often you get this kind of heat, caliber of golf